Robert David Billington Floor Gallery 2025. This is Pas de Trois 11 by 14 on metal, taken with the Nikon D300 and the Tamron 100 to 300 millimeter lens. 3 flamingos in the rain at Flamingo Gardens. Over here we have In the Spotlight. This is flutist Robert David Billington, of course that's me, a selfie with a Samsung phone, I think it was A32, on a 3-second delay, if you're wondering how I actually got to shoot myself like that, and in the pit for the Miami Lyrica Opera. This is special. This is one of the first photos that I took with my, that I really liked, that I took with my Nikon Z FC, and it was the 50 to 250 kit lens, and it's the Mormon Temple from Vista View Park in Davie. I call it the Archangel Moroni heralding the setting sun, and you can see it was very propitious. I've got birds flying across and everything, and there's no AI. That's the way it was, and this is was it? Oh yeah. Anyway, about 3 years ago or so, and it was about a mile away on Vista View Park. Here we go. Once again, we have the Pas de Trois, and it was at Flamingo Gardens, and there was a bit of a little rainstorm. And so what do you do when there's a rainstorm? Well, you get under the chicky hut and take pictures. The flamingos in the rain. And I like it. There's a beautiful 3D effect. They are totally spaced out in terms of composition and everything. So here we have a more recent, and this was with my ZFC and a TT Artisan 500mm lens. I never thought I'd be able to afford a 500mm lens, but this one is a TT Artisan. It's all manual, and it only costs like between $350 and $400 US dollars, right? So a very beautiful flamingo. Over here, that may be the TT Artisan, but it may also be the Tamron 70 to 300 lens with the Nikon ZFC. I call it Live Peacock. There was a, let's see now, what they call it, a life study of a peacock, 2 peacocks, I believe. It was a Rembrandt that, unfortunately, that was 2 dead peacocks. This is a live peacock, and very, very nice. I blurred out the background and darkened it a bit so it kind of stands out and looks, to me it looks like a Rembrandt or something. I could be wrong, but close enough. Okay, this one, it's a B, very sharp, the Tamron 70 to 300 lens, and it was from quite a distance away, and it was at something, it was not Wacotahachi, but the other one, Green Cay, I believe. It was a Green Cay. It's a wildlife refuge up in, just north of Boca, I believe. Okay, then we have from the Asian Festival, the South Florida Asian Festival, and at Miami Tropical Park. It's 3 tents. I call it Tres Leches. I tried to get a leading line from the tents and everything, and kind of a perspective thing, and I really liked it. That's one of 5 photos that I'm entering into a contest. Hopefully it gets juried in. We'll find out. Here's another one that is entered into a contest too, and this is the Pastel Sunrise at Daytona Beach. And this was early morning. As the sun was rising, I got up out of the hotel room and went to the beach, which is right out in front of the hotel, and started taking pictures, and much to my chagrin, they were kind of blurry. I had no idea what was going on. Took a bunch of pictures, kept on trying to figure out, and then I finally figured out there was condensation on the lens. But that actually helped to add to its kind of impressionistic quality. Next we have James Heartstring Auclair, performer at the Florida Renaissance Festival. Every year he brings his own handmade instruments, and just a very, very colorful character. Of course, this is in black and white, but that I think that is with the Nikon 85 S 1.8 lens, and it's one of the superior lenses. Just beautiful, very clear without being too precise. Well, yeah. Anyway, it's very sharp lens, and I really like it. I like all my lenses. And next we have, this is Sunflower and Bee study number 3. There were 3 of these, and they were shot at Butterfly World. I came out of the Lorikeet house, and lo and behold, there were like these tall 6-8 foot sunflowers. And I shot a bunch of pictures, and I got some, and then I wanted to go back and shoot them again, but the next time I went there, they were gone. So I was very lucky. So here's my 2025 floor gallery. Okay? So if you have any questions, you know who to call. All right. And so we're going to back out of this, and we're going to go back to our flamingos. All right? I will mention that most of these are taken with the ZFC, and with the exception of this one, with D300, the Nikon D300, and the selfie, which was taken with the telephone. And once again, take a look around, and these are just some of the many photos I have. I just, I wanted to enter these in competition, and for me, I have to print them out first to see if they will actually work. This was for a hang on the wall competition, and we'll see what happens. There are 5 that are entered in. The 5 are in the spotlight: the Archangel Moroni, heralding the setting sun; a pensive preener, the flamingo, and this is Tres Leches and Pastel Sunrise at Daytona Beach. And that's it. And back here, and we are out. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the photos.